Remember, Uniqlo has 1,000 stores in China. That's more than they have in Japan, around 800. But sales in China are overall 30% less than Japan. So there's still a lot of room to grow the sales per store in China. It's a very profitable business. The brand there is also very strong. It's seen as a great value brand, but consumers are actually telling CLSA they want to have higher quality. So we think they can raise prices more in China. So actually, China sales and profits probably going to exceed Japan Uniqlo by middle of 2025. So that was certainly one driver of good results here and the share price reaction.
When you look at the sales guidance, Oliver, is that managing expectations enough given the global uncertainty?
I mean, they're still rolling out a lot of stores. Remember, fast retailing has 3,500 stores or so, and they've only got 140 in Europe and the US. So they're actually, I think, pretty confident that the take-up now in those non-Asia markets is pretty good. Maybe it's rising inflation is making European, US consumers start to realize the benefits of Uniqlo jackets, socks, and those basic items. Who knows? But definitely yesterday they pointed out a more bullish, longer-term global expansion plan beyond Asia. So things seem pretty positive, many tailwinds at the moment.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, Tadashi and I, Uniqlo and fast retailing's business model is basically the software, the brain work, the design, etc. in Tokyo, production, of course, in China, where it's a heck of a lot cheaper, but overseen in terms of QC, quality control, very, very tightly by the company, by the Japanese themselves. I get that, and it seems to be working still. But geopolitics, how is that playing into it? Are you getting a sense, or do we know what fast retailing's plans are in terms of production in China? Or are they among the companies that are close to offshoring, nearshoring, friendshoring?
Well, yeah, you make a good point on the business model. It sounds a lot like Apple, doesn't it? And actually, you know, we were looking at that as a way of people reassessing the business model and frankly giving it a little bit of a higher valuation. As you say, you know, they're very asset light beyond the stores. They don't have the factories, but they are able to get this massive global scale and get that efficiency out of the manufacturing base in China. So as long as their China business is growing strongly, which it is, you know, they'll be happy to expand their China production. But for the global outlook, obviously, they're going to need to boost up in India, ASEAN, and think about those newer production areas to help boost the global outlook. So I think it's clear they are looking well beyond Asia in terms of the long-term growth, and they have a very competitive business model to do that in the fashion industry.